might be the first second date update we've ever done where I won't need to pay for the second date at the end of it.
I didn't think of that.
Between the two people if they decide to go out again. Kevin is on the phone with us right now, and Kevin wants to call a girl named Simone. The interesting part about this, though, is Kevin wasn't completely honest with her when they went out. He's very wealthy. His family's very wealthy. He comes from money, and usually that's a problem for him when he's dating because that's all that girls are interested in.
Poor guy.
So he tried to play it a little different this time. Kevin, you know that a lot of people are going to be texting in going, who is he?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Even I want to know.
And I promised Kevin we wouldn't say who it is, but I can tell you I talked to him off the air, and all he'll let me say is that his family got all their money in the tech industry.
Okay.
And that's it. Right, Kevin?
Yep.
But I have confirmed it. It's legit. Kevin is a very, very wealthy man.
Really?
Yeah.
Like very wealthy, Jubal?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I just wanna
let it
know.
go. Yes, very wealthy, Jose. I know you have problems paying your car payment.
Yeah,
he has
I
more
do.
money than you.
Yes, I am, Jose. That's exactly why I didn't want to tell this girl.
Yeah, because that's how people act towards you, right? Like, wait a minute, you're how rich? How rich? Oh, my God, like,
what?
wait a minute. Like, what's your monthly paycheck?
Yeah.
Have you ever been turned down before, Kevin?
Turned down?
Yeah, like denied another date. Like, you seem like a really nice guy, possibly
I've
handsome,
never been
with
turned
lots
down
of
for
rich.
anything,
Yeah.
ever. Nobody's ever turned me down for a date or when I wanted a car or when I wanted a plane or when I wanted to buy their business.
No, I guess, it sounds really snobby to say, but I haven't.
It is really snobby.
I've been the one doing the turning down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's
though.
understandable. You have a problem that most people don't have.
Right.
You know, I mean, you're an attractive person for anybody to date, no matter what.
At this point, you guys are starting to scare me. I think y'all are going to start asking me on dates. So can we just make the phone call? Or
Yes, I'll make the call. I realize it is getting a little uncomfortable. We're just harping on your money now. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get Simone on the phone. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Simone, please?
this is Simone.
Hi, Simone. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, where did you say that you're from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that show.
Oh, so you're the one.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, really. That's fine. So if you don't listen to our show, I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with somebody who does listen to our show, and he asked me to get a hold of you. His name is Kevin.
Okay.
He's texted you a few times and hasn't heard anything back. Did you not like going out with Kevin?
This is just really weird that you're, I don't know, calling me and asking me about this.
I understand. We make a ton of these phone calls. It's never not weird. But do you have a few minutes to tell us about your date with Kevin?
I don't know, is this going to, get really weird and personal? Because I definitely don't want to do that.
Get as personal as you want it to get. We're just wondering why you're not calling him back, that's all. And he's wondering why you're not calling him back.
I don't know, I just guess I didn't really get the right kind of vibe from him.
Was he like too nice? I mean, we talked to him. He sounded really nice. Maybe too nice?
No, he was appropriately nice. He's the right level of nice. I don't know. There's just something about him that didn't quite come across as the kind of person that I would normally want to date.
Is he creepy?
No, he wasn't creepy. He was sort of, frumpy, which...
Frumpy?
Yeah. My first impression was that he wasn't making a lot of effort for this date.
So you like he dressed poorly?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he seemed he hadn't washed. I don't know, like I was wearing heels and I was wearing a really cute dress and I wanted to make a good impression and I didn't get the idea from him that that was important.
Were you...
What?
Because I always think frumpy, immediately I think chubby. Are you not attracted to him because of his body
No,
build?
he's cute. Not frumpy like chubby, just frumpy like I threw this on and whatever.
So you feel like he didn't put in enough effort to try to impress you?
Yeah, He was very polite. It's not like he was a jerk or anything. He was a nice person. I just had this sort of feeling from him that he is not a particularly motivated person or has any sort of real kind of hustle.
Really? You know what? There's nothing more unattractive to me than somebody who isn't motivated. I will agree with you on that. And so that's the vibe that you got, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he just seemed kind of vague and uninspired, and I have a lot of passion, and other people who have a lot of passion, when he just didn't seem to have a
you don't
really excited about.
You don't want to date somebody that's going to sit on the couch and just watch Netflix all day, suck your bank account dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
You know, you want to be with somebody who wants to make something of themselves. And what is wrong with that crazy person in the background?
Sorry.
I'll explain to you why Jose's laughing so hard.
Okay.
I think I might know why you had a hard time connecting with Kevin.
Yeah.
We talked to him a little bit, and he told us he was trying something different with this date. A lot of his previous dates judged him for how much money he has. So he was trying to sort of dumb himself down, I guess, to not seem like he was as wealthy as he is.
Why would somebody do that? It doesn't even make sense.
He told us that he wanted a normal dating experience with a regular girl that he met online.
Yeah, but a normal dating experience, you still, like, put on a button-down shirt. I mean, that doesn't even...
I'm with her.
Listen, as rich as this dude is, he probably doesn't even know what a normal guy dresses like.
Seriously.
But wait, who is this person? Is this guy some famous person? And
No, if you looked him up online, you would know who he is.
Are you going to tell me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information.
I'll just let you talk to him. How about that?
Hi.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's Kevin. He's actually on the other line and been listening this whole time.
Oh, my God. You've been listening?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God, Kevin. I'm sorry I called you frumpy.
That's totally fine. I was actually going for it, going for a certain look. So I can totally see what you were seeing.
I just feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information because whoever this person was that you were, like, trying to pretend to be I don't think that's going to get you any more dates either. I don't...
I want to be clear. It wasn't like I was trying to be someone else. I just didn't want to divulge everything about my life and, like, have you get obsessed about, like, my family and money like everybody else I've gone out with.
Well, I think at this point, the only thing I can do is just ask you who your family is.
Yeah, that's what I was avoiding. I don't want it to be about that. I don't want it to be, like, some sort of, like, I'm wooing you with cash here.
Well, I wouldn't want it to be about that either, and I'm sorry that you've had that experience. I understand why you've had that experience, but give me a chance to not be that kind of person.
So wait, I can't tell. Simone, do you want to go out with him again, or do you not want to go out with him because you still think he's boring? I can't tell.
Yes, I want to go out with him again. I just need Kevin to promise to be authentic.
Okay. Well, at this point, I would love to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. I will pay for it. We already know Simone wants to go out. Kevin, would you like to go out with Simone again?
I'm going to have to pass. I'm going to have to say no, man.
What? Really?
This just didn't... What? This just didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
You're the one that called in to get a second date. And you're the one that told her about the money.
I didn't say it. Jubal told her about the money.
That is true. I just wanted her to know what she was missing out on by not calling you back. Why don't you want to go out with her now? It sounded like you were into it before.
The whole point was to be anonymous, and now the whole thing's kind of blown up in my face. She knows who I am, sort of. And I don't know.
Who you are.
Yeah, she doesn't really know who you are yet.
Yeah, but the money has come into the picture,
Okay, I think that's always going to be a problem for you, though, man. Like, you're going to have to get over that at some point.
It's going to be a problem because it keeps making it a problem.
Yeah.
Well, now I just really don't want to go on a date with you because of your tone. I mean, you sound kind of bitchy.
What?
Jeez.
You know what? Good luck. I don't want to go on a date with you either.
Oh, great. Well, maybe I'll date one of the actual radio listeners rather than you. So
You want to date one of our listeners?
Good luck with that, buddy.
Hey, trust me, I can get you a date with one of our listeners. Text in 78592.
Oh, no.
You know they're only going to be interested in you for your money, though. That's it.
Money doesn't buy a personality.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, but it buys a lot of other things.
That is a very good point, Kevin.
Yeah, you're an ass.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, dating in high school is awkward. Your hormones are raging. You both smell like body odor. Tough part about being a guy is try to spray on enough Axe body spray to cover that body odor. It never works. Trying to make out with somebody with cheese stuck in your braces, that's never fun.
Oh, gross.
But what's more awkward than dating in high school? Me dating a high schooler.
What?
Whoa.
That's awkward.
That took a
more
turn
than
that I didn't want to go to.
Curfews you got to deal with. Parents don't get it.
It's illegal.
Police officers don't get it.
Right, exactly.
But you know what I say? Age ain't nothing but a number, baby.
That is not true.
And I'll be there to pick you up at 3:30 this afternoon so we can go get a soda and some froyo. But this is not about me and my problems right now. This is about today's second dater. His name is Matt. And the reason that I said all that is because Matt reconnected with a high school sweetheart.
Oh, thank God.
I thought we were talking
I thought Matt was trying to go to homecoming
No.
dance all of a sudden, and it
No.
was going to get weird.
He reconnected with a
man.
high school sweetheart, and now she's not calling him back after they had a date. Matt, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, Jubal?
Not much. How are you?
Oh, Matt.
I'm good. I'm all right.
So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today.
Her name's Avery, and we went to high school together. We dated for like a year, our senior years, and then split up for college. I never really came back home until recently. I just moved back a few months ago, and I heard she was still here through some friends and found her on Facebook. And
How long ago was this?
We started messaging on Facebook a couple months ago.
Or
no,
do you
no,
mean
I meant
high
how
school?
long ago was your relationship with her in high school?
Oh, that was like 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Okay, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I mean, you know, you keep tabs on people, but I haven't like seen her or had like a real conversation with her or anything in that time.
So is this one of those things, like when you reconnected to her, you know, you've always kind of still had feelings, or you're just like, hey, an old friend?
I mean, I still had feelings, definitely, but you know, I was open to just reconnecting.
How did she react to you hitting her up on Facebook after all those years?
You know, I guess she was weirded out at first, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely tried to show her I didn't have an agenda or anything. I just wanted to see how she was doing, and I think that warmed her up, and we got
You
to chatting.
liar. You did have an agenda. You wanted to ask her out again.
Maybe that's probably true.
What was your reaction when you saw her picture after 9 years of not seeing her?
Well, when I saw her picture on Facebook, I mean, I definitely thought she looked amazing. She looked pretty much how I remembered her, you know, except grown up.
Nice.
I was going to say, she still looked like a 17-year-old girl. I was into that.
Gross.
Oh my God! No, more like you know, just she seems young and you know full of life, and she's got that same smile and these gorgeous eyes.
So tell us about your date then, when you guys actually met up. What did you do?
I took her out to dinner, but we were just basically catching up for you know an hour and a half. She was still like the same person, super friendly, really nice. You know, I mean, we had a good conversation overall. It went really well. But there was this, like, one part that got a little uncomfortable and awkward, and so now I'm rethinking everything.
What part was that?
Well, I went in for the kiss at the end of the night, and she definitely did the tilt the head away
Oh.
as I land on the cheek move.
You were like, what the hell? We've made out so many times before.
Seriously,
Why are you
though.
shutting me down now?
That definitely was going through my head. But I was trying to cover that.
Did she
voice.
say anything, or did she just, like, dodge the kiss and it was obvious?
She said, "No, I'm sorry. It's just a little too soon." You know, and I was like, "Oh no, it felt really normal to kiss you right now, and I'm sorry. I should chill out." And she said, "I had a really nice time. You know, I'll talk to you later." And I said, "Cool. I'll give you a call." And then she just got in her car and drove off, and that was the last time I talked to her.
Oh.
You haven't heard anything from her since your date at all?
Nada.
And you've tried texting and calling her?
I mean, I was trying to keep it cool, but I definitely called a couple times and threw out a few texts, like, for the next few days.
Since this was your high school sweetheart, it'd be awesome if you called and her parents answered and you're like, "Can I speak to Avery, please?"
I didn't call her home line. No, I still remember it, but I definitely got her new cell phone number.
Were you guys like firsts? I know that's creepy to say it that way, but I just want to know.
Creepy. You're like asking about their 17-year-old sex
And what's up
life.
with that tone you use?
Exactly.
If I said, "Hey, dude, did you take your V card?" that would be different. But I felt like I should say it. Were you guys first?
No.
Were you? I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. That
Like how
could show
intimate,
how much yeah, exactly. How intimate you were with each other and how serious things were with you and how much she remembers you, because girls don't normally forget their first. Normally, they don't.
Normally.
No, we were approaching that line, and then college came, so we were dancing with that line, and then I missed my opportunity.
Oh, so you're just looking. It's all right.
He's looking to fit in
I know
the
why
deal.
you still remember her then. She's the one that got away.
She did.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks, guys.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Matt is on the phone. Today, he wants us to call his high school sweetheart, Avery. They reconnected after 9 years and went out on a date, and now she's not calling him back. Matt?
Yeah.
You know, before we get to the phone call, I just want to say I picture you in high school talking to this girl, just kind of like this, just that music playing in the background, you know, 'cause that's about what time it was. So, hey, Avery, this is Matt. So I was thinking, like, maybe today after the pep rally, we could sort of, like, you know, kind of stay behind while everybody leaves, and then we could go underneath the bleachers and, you know, we could do stuff. Are you interested in, like, doing some stuff under there? Like, I promise that I'll be really, like, respectful. Like, I'll do, like, under the shirt and maybe over the bra, and I will treat you with the utmost respect. And I promise, like, later I won't go into the locker room and tell everybody that we totally boned down. I'll just give them the honest answer that nothing really happened except I touched your bra. Okay, I probably won't let that happen. I'll probably exactly say that, like, we went all the way, but that's what we do in high school, so maybe you should just be cool with that? Okay, sweet. Then I'll see you at the bleachers right after the pep rally, okay? So, yeah, cool. Go team. Okay, see ya. Is that pretty much how you sounded?
Yeah, I mean, a little less Beavis and Butthead, but totally.
All right, so we're about to call her and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling him back. If you didn't hear his date, they went out, they had a good time. There was an awkward moment when he tried to kiss her and she said no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get her on the phone right now and find out why she's not calling you back. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Avery, please?
this is.
Hey, Avery, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
From what? I'm sorry. From
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
what? Sorry, I don't know your radio show.
Okay. Well, we're a morning show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No.
What that is where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something went wrong. So somebody recently emailed us about you.
I haven't really been on any dates, so
Did you go out with a guy named Matt a little while ago who you used to date in high school?
yeah.
Okay. Well, Matt emailed us and told us a little bit about your date.
Oh my God.
Do you mind telling us why you're not calling Matt back?
I just, I just think it's better that we don't see each other.
Why is that?
I mean, what did he tell you guys?
I mean, he did tell us he tried to kiss you and you turned him down.
Wow. Okay, I'm surprised you shared
Yeah.
that.
So he told us all that, and then he said at the end of the night you just got in your car, drove off, and now you won't answer any of his phone calls or text messages or anything.
I guess at a certain point in the conversation during the date, I felt weird. It just started to feel weird.
What made you feel weird?
Well, at a certain point, we started to talk about high school and reminiscing about that, and he really hammered it home hard, no pun intended, how we never had sex. Like, it never happened between us.
Like he talked about how you guys dated in high school, but you just never quite
sealed the deal.
Got there.
Right, exactly. And then he continued to talk about it.
How did he talk about that? I'm curious. I did ask him because I'm kind of a creep like that. You might not know me very well, but I was like, hey, were you guys each other's firsts, or did you go all the way since it was a high school relationship? And he said that you guys messed around a lot but never did anything. So how would he keep bringing that up, though?
Well, he just said, aren't you curious what it would be like?
What?
And then he started bringing up memories about, like that one time in the living room when your parents came home, or, we almost did it and then they came home, or, he's like, I learned a lot of stuff in college.
I learned a lot.
Was he trying to impress you with his newfound skills?
I don't know. I mean, it started to get really creepy because he was clearly fixated on it, for a long time. Like, he'd really been thinking about it for a long time. It was really obvious.
Did he say it that much, or were you just sensitive to it?
I mean, he would not let it go, and if that wasn't enough, he kept dipping his carrot in and out of his mashed potatoes as he was talking about it.
Gross!
Was he doing that on purpose?
I'm not sure, because it was like this very strange experience where he wouldn't take his eyes off me, but he was moving the carrot up and down in the mashed potatoes. It was really creepy.
Even if he wasn't doing it on purpose, I mean, subliminal may be even worse.
And locking eyes with me. I mean, it was really creepy.
Just staring you down, slowly dipping his carrot into his mashed potatoes. I don't often dip carrots into mashed potatoes, so maybe he was doing it on purpose.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell him that the whole conversation was making you uncomfortable?
I really didn't want to say anything at the time because I didn't want it to be weird. I mean, we had just gotten our food, and I didn't, I was hoping that she would stop talking about it, It's just not the conversation that I wanted to have.
I'm surprised he didn't pick up a dinner roll and start violating that with his carrot, too. That does sound like an awkward situation. The only thing more awkward than that, if he was actually on the phone listening, which he is. He's listening to this conversation right now.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Avery, this is Matt. Look, I'm sorry you're feeling comfortable, and I had no idea that I was making you feel that way. And the whole carrot in the mashed potatoes thing, that's so embarrassing. Did I really do that? I don't remember doing that.
Yes, you did it for the longest time. And you wouldn't stop talking about what it would be like if we did it, and don't you wish we had done it, and remember you give the bus jobs and other,
Did you actually say that to her, Matt?
I mean, it was definitely on my mind, but
at least you're admitting it.
I know this sounds so strange, but it was just I really can't explain how my brain and emotions just shot back 10 years, and I just, it was an unbelievable thing, and I just feel like I felt this energy and connection between us, and I'm kind of shocked that you didn't, Avery. Taking away all the weird shit I was doing.
Well, that's what you were projecting, though, It's I was having a good time, but then you just started licking your lips the whole time. And
so weird.
I just felt like you were staring at me like I was an object instead of somebody you used to know, a whole person,
I'm sorry. I guess it was just on my mind, We dated for such a long time, and we never fully completed that relationship, you know what I mean? And it's there's no closure there for me.
Some people would say that was a full relationship and that there was closure.
I guess you guys can just agree to disagree, because it sounds like Matt really, really, really wants to finish what you guys started in high school.
Yeah, and that seems like all he wants. So
it sounds like Matt hasn't even ever been with another woman, and that he's still fantasizing about his... that's so weird to still be fantasizing about your high school girlfriend.
It's not that I've been fantasizing about her. It's just that we had such a strong connection, and we were almost there, and I really wonder what it would be like physically to express those feelings and connections. And when you date people after high school, you don't have that history with. Like, you don't have all that intensity there. And so I just wonder if this would be, a sign of, like, Avery was the one.
Or you reverted back to a horny high school boy who couldn't think about anything but that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I felt that night, and it just made me really uncomfortable.
Okay, well, this is a perfect time then for me to ask Avery if you will go out with Matt on a second date. We will pay for it.
That's a solid no.
But he's learned so much since high school. You heard him.
No.
Matt, sorry that didn't work out for you, but hey, man, at least you have all those high school memories, that'll keep you warm and comfy at night.
We spent a lot of time on her parents' lawn chairs with this really comfortable quilt.
Oh my God, stop, please, Matt.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
If that wasn't enough, he kept dipping his carrot in and out of his mashed potatoes as he was talking about it.
Gross!
Was he doing that on purpose?
I'm not sure because it was like this very strange experience where he wouldn't take his eyes off me, but he was moving the carrot up and down in the mashed potatoes. It was really creepy.
One of the weirdest things I've heard any dude do on a first date.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Matt wanted to call this girl named Avery. They were high school sweethearts. They reconnected, went out on a date, and I guess during the date he just kept talking about how awesome it would be if they went all the way because they never went all the way in high school. They almost got all the way there, and I guess he's been thinking about it ever since. But during the date, when he was eating his food, while he was talking to her about this, he was looking at her and dipping his carrot in his mashed potatoes,
Just swirling
Just-
it around.
yeah.
You like that carrot, girl?
Somebody texted in at 78592 that says, I can't believe guys can be this clueless. Trust me, I've been a guy all my life. Yes, a lot of us are that clueless.
Yeah, and I'm imagining he is just dipping it and then sucking the mashed potatoes off the carrots slowly.
Look how sexy I am right now. If you want a second date update, just email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today emailed us and says that he thinks his nerves screwed up his date. Says he was nervous, and now he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. You got to deal with nerves when you go out. I mean, I know for me, when I'm nervous, I always feel better when I cover myself in Jell-O. It's soothing and calming. And I'm guessing, Matt, you didn't do that?
No, and I'm nervous just thinking about the whole situation.
You're
Yeah, if you
nervous
would've-
about thinking about Jell-O or Jubal covered in Jell-O?
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah, the Jell-O is definitely not a good thought.
See, you should have done that on your first date. Like when you guys were out at dinner, just
There you go.
start covering your naked
Yeah.
body in Jell-O, and things would have been okay. You would have calmed down.
Jell-O man always gets a call back.
If I can get a second date from this, then I'll definitely try that.
Okay, good.
Don't try that.
So before we get into why you think your nerves affected your date, what's the girl's name that you want to call?
Okay, well, her name is Molly.
Molly, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't know that for majority of the date.
Oh, no.
Oh.
How did you not know her name?
So we met. Little backstory. So we met at a bar one night. Super cute, and we got to drink. We had a few drinks. We were flirting and everything. So I got her number, but I forgot her name. So I just put it in as cute bar girl.
Oh, yeah, all right.
That makes sense.
You know how that goes, and that's not her legal name.
No.
So,
I don't think.
all right.
So I figured it would kind of come up, like her name would come up at some point. Like we've been texting back and forth a little bit. Never came up, and I wasn't going to be like, "Hey, what's your name?"
Why didn't you do the... Oh, wait, can you tell me how to spell it?
Her actual name?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done, and then she spells it back to you, and then you have her name.
Oh, well, where were you when the situation came?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good trick.
Unless their name's super easy, and then there's no other way to spell it, and you're like, I
it's
just
Sam.
forgot your name.
Yeah.
It's 3 letters.
Well, the problem was I ended up asking her out to dinner, still didn't know her name.
Okay.
Okay, that's a conundrum. That would make me nervous going into it as well.
Oh, no.
Right. Well, I figured it would come up naturally in conversation. Again, didn't come up. Went to dinner.
What did you think was going to happen? She was going to refer to herself in third person?
Hey, it's me, Molly.
Maybe I don't. I think I was too busy worried about the fact that I didn't know her name and how I was just going to kind of play it off.
So what did you do to figure out her name?
Well, the first thing that I tried, there was a couple that was sitting right near us. So I just turned to them and I was like, "Hey, is it your anniversary? We're on a first date."
You just said that.
I was just kind of hoping, I was going to be like, "Hey, I'm Matt. I was hoping she would say, 'Hi, I'm Molly.'" They just looked at me like I was the weirdest person in the world. They were just like, No, it's not our anniversary.
Yeah, shut up, weirdo. Okay.
Pretty much. So that didn't work.
Okay.
So I gave her a nickname. I was calling her Dimples.
Oh,
just because
God.
that's the only thing because she had cute dimples. That was the only thing that I could think of at the moment. So I was
That's
just, yeah,
cute.
Dimples.
Did
yeah.
she like that or not? Because nicknames, I mean, if you like the person that gives you the nickname, cute. If you don't, really condescending and obnoxious.
So in order to shield the fact that you didn't know her name, you just gave her a nickname and said, I'll call you this.
Yeah, but I just kept, because I kind of just thought it was a natural thing. I was just like, yeah, Dimples, like we're cool enough that you have a nickname now. Oh, God, just talking about it.
All right. So obviously you know her name now. How'd you figure it out?
Well, so another time I tried, we were walking down the street, came across some people doing like signing petition things. So I'm trying to convince her to sign the petition. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun to stand up for something. I don't even remember what the petition was for.
It's like a petition to like murder puppies, and you're like, let's do this.
Oh, I'm all for that. All right. I would come on, we'll sign it. She's like, no, I don't want to do. We're on a date right now. I don't want to sign up for anything like that.
Oh no.
Oh my! Okay, at this point you should have been like, hey, you want to play a game? Let's see whose driver's license photo is worse.
Again, all of these ideas sound great now. Finally, so I saw a Starbucks, and I was like, let's go to Starbucks and get a drink. Let's get a coffee at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, because they ask your name.
Unless she orders under your name, and then they just call out your name for both coffees.
Well, they said, what's the name? I just kind of looked at her. We just looked at her real quick. But no, finally, they wrote it on the cup, called it out. So finally figured it out. But that was by the end of the date.
Oh, my God.
And now she hasn't called me back.
How did the date end?
I mean, everything, it didn't end on a kiss or anything. It was just one of those, hey, have a great night, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon. She's like, yeah, sounds good.
It sounds like you could have been an awful date because the only thing you were concentrated on the entire time was finding out her name.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I put too much effort into trying to figure out what her name was and didn't pay any attention to her.
Right.
Yeah, and
it's possible.
Or you could have just been honest with her in the very beginning and be like, I'm sorry, I was drinking that night. I put you in as cute bar girl. What's your name?
Right. And now I feel like I've dug the hole so much that I can't go. Like, I've already figured out the name, which I don't know. I guess down the road that would be a funny story. But right now I'm too worried that would put her off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
That would be so awesome. I'd appreciate it.
Hang on.
It's like right now. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, we have a dude on the phone. Can't remember his name right now, so I'm just going to call him Britches. Hey, Britches.
Oh, that's cute.
You ready to do your second date update?
Yes, absolutely.
Matt is on the phone, and Matt wants to call a girl named Molly. He thinks that the fact he didn't remember her name on the date might be the reason that she's not calling him back. They met at a bar, and he put her number in his phone and just put the name in as cute girl at the bar or something like that. And then came time for them to go out, and he didn't know her name was Molly. So he kept trying little things to get her name, and he thinks that probably is what did him in because it was maybe obvious that he didn't know her name. Matt, if it does have something to do with the way you were acting, do you want us to tell her that it was because you forgot her name? Or do
No,
you...
so I want to tell her myself because I think it's something that should come from me and not you guys.
Okay, so you're ready to just be honest and see if she'll give you another chance and forgive you.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
I think that's a good way to live your life. It's what you should have done the first time around. But you know what? Everyone deserves a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. Yeah, no, I'm really embarrassed. Like, really, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out what the problem was. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Molly?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, Molly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a show that's on the radio that people can listen to or they can not listen to.
No, okay. Why are you calling me? Did I win something or what's going on?
No, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody on a date and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and see if we can figure it out. So you went out with a dude named Matt the other day.
Oh, yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. And Matt listens to our show, and he told us about your date, but he thinks that you're blowing him off now.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
He actually wasn't too surprised that you were blowing him off. He felt like he really blew it on your guys' date.
Well, yeah, he kind of did.
Okay.
He really did, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, he was just weird and awkward from the get-go. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. You know, we're sitting down at dinner, and we're chit-chatting, getting to know each other, and out of nowhere, he calls me Dimples.
Yeah, he told us that he gave you a nickname. He wanted to call you Dimples.
Did you like it?
No.
Yeah. That's the thing about nicknames. You can't really make up nicknames for people you just met.
I mean, I'm not a little baby.
Right.
I know I have dimples. I don't even know you like that. But you're calling me a nickname already?
Did you tell him that you didn't like it to call you something else?
You know, I was going to do that, and then I thought, it's a first date. I don't know. Maybe he's nervous. I just kind of let it go, but he kept on saying it over and over and over again. And I'm not that girl, right? I'm not a little cutesy-bootsy girl. I'm a grown adult.
Okay,
and
that makes sense.
if you're going to sit there and call me Dimples throughout dinner, it's just going to annoy me.
So, Sweet Cheeks would have been something nicer, maybe.
No.
Well, no. I mean, you don't know me like that.
I'm kidding. It is condescending. It can be really condescending.
Yeah. So that was weird.
Okay.
And what's going through my head is is this the kind of guy that is all cutesy-wootsy? Like, if we get into a relationship, he's going to want matching Halloween costumes. In my head, I'm like, what does he want me to pick a name for him too? I mean, I looked at him. I was like, he's got some pretty decent shaped eyebrows. Am I supposed to go, hey, Dimples and Eyebrows are going out tonight?
It sounds like a cool band, though.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, it just got so corny and cheesy that I felt like literally if we were going to be in a relationship, this guy would come up with a Facebook page for us.
Oh, you'd be
name for us.
You'd be that couple with
match our names together.
Yeah. Okay.
Dimplesandeyebrows.com.
Well,
it's just too corny for me, and I am not in the 1950s. Welcome to our world, and start calling me by my name.
Okay.
I have a name.
Well, Molly, maybe he will call you by his name because Matt's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Hey, how's it going?
Matt, you're on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is, again, weird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know. I know it's weird. Because I want to take a moment to just apologize to you. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So, and I don't know how to tell you this, but I forgot your name after we met. And so that's the reason that I called you Dimples. I didn't.
hang on,
not even
hang
that
on.
great.
Wait. You didn't know my name? And so you thought Dimples?
See, this is
I'm
really
very,
embarrassing.
very
I wish I knew what to
confused
say to you.
right
I'm
now.
sorry. I want you to know that I'm super sorry for making you feel weird or creeped out or feel like that I'm weird or anything like that. And I don't even know why I said dimples. I honestly don't know. You don't even have great dimples or anything
what?
like that.
I don't have great dimples?
Well, what I mean is they're not it's not that's the best feature on that's not your best feature is what I mean by that.
Matt, you want to stop when your ankle gets down your throat.
Oh, my God. Matt, he is totally throwing himself under the bus right now.
You went from, I am super confused right now. You went out on a date with me and didn't even know my name? How is that even possible?
No, I had met and talked to so many girls that night at the bar that I didn't remember your name. And that doesn't sound, now that I say that, it doesn't sound.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Met so many girls at the bar
You know what I
that
mean?
night.
I don't, not talking to them like you. I just met so many people that night and I heard so many different names and I didn't want to get your name wrong. And I just didn't commit it to memory, but I have. I know it's Molly. I've said it 1,000 times out loud. I've wrote it down.
Oh my gosh.
I've committed to memory. Put it in my phone. I won't
But
remember.
it doesn't make any
I won't
sense.
forget it.
Molly, when he explained forgetting your name to us, it was actually kind of a sweet story. You guys were in the bar. It was kind of loud. He'd been drinking. He saved you as cute girl at the bar instead of Molly.
Okay, but according to Matt, there were several cute girls at the bar.
I know.
So-
He didn't include that part of the story when he told us that.
I didn't mean it
So,
like that. Yeah,
did
you're
you get
you're
the
right. I
right
probably should
cute
shut up
girl?
while I'm ahead. I didn't mean it like
I
that.
don't think you're ahead at all. You got to get ahead
Oh, yeah.
first.
Matt, did you show up with the right cute girl from the bar? I mean, is this the one you expected?
No, yes, absolutely, like 100%.
No, yes. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna save you right now if I can, Matt.
I think he's kind of an idiot, but I think he has good intentions, Molly. I think that he really was interested in you.
No, and I did, and I tried. I was trying sly ways to get. That's why I talked to the couple beside us. That's the reason that we tried to sign that petition thing, as I was trying to find out your name throughout the night.
Wait, that's the reason why you were pushing me to sign that petition, just so you can get my name? I mean, that's ridiculous, Matt.
I don't know. I'm really sorry. I want you to know that I feel really bad, and I'm sorry that I was acting weird. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. If anything, I was more nervous because you're really cool. You're really pretty. I like talking to you, and I want to go on a second date with you. And now that I remember your name, Molly, there won't be any issue. You actually get to see the real me.
So what do you think, Molly? Will you go out with Matt again? We will pay for it.
Matt, you sure you'll remember my name the second time around?
Yes, I swear 100%. I swear.
Well, I guess I don't know. Yeah, okay, fine.
She's given up.
I mean, I guess I'll give this one more shot. But, Matt, you come up with any more cutesy little nicknames for me, I'm out.
I understand. I won't. Dimples has been completely erased from my mind.
Oh, especially since they weren't very memorable, right?
That's not what I meant by that at all. But also, thank you for giving me another shot, because I promise you, it's going to be a great evening. It won't be weird. I promise.
It won't be weird. That's such a big promise.
If it gets weird, I'm calling this radio station back to tell them.
Yeah, please do, Molly. That would be awesome. Yeah, if it does get weird, we want to know about it. All right.
Well, I agreed at the beginning of this. I agreed to something about Jell-O, so it might get a little weird.
Can I change my answer for about this date when you just said Jell-O?
No,
don't worry about it.
With it,
yeah,
Molly,
don't worry about it. It'll be fine. He's not gonna rub Jell-O on his naked body. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Never mind. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 about today's second date update that really sums up the whole segment very well. It says it's a wonder that men get dates with women at all. Yeah, if you listen to most of the second date updates, that's a very true statement.
We have very low expectations.
Yeah, that's true.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm sure you guys have had friends that argue all the time with their significant other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know that couple, they can't ever go out anywhere because you know it's going to end in an argument. Mm-hmm. That has to start at some point, maybe even on a first date.
Oh.
Kind of what happened with Nick, who wants us to call Grace today. That's the girl that he went out with. I don't even know why Nick wants to call her, because it sounds like a horrible first date. Mm-hmm. But we're going to talk to him about it anyway and ask. Nick, how are you?
Hey, guys. First off, I just want to say I'm like a huge, huge fan of the show. You guys are awesome.
Thanks,
Jubal, like, you're the man. I love listening to the stuff you guys do on the radio.
All right.
Okay.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Now we're getting out of control, Nick. Let's be honest.
Nick, your email said that you and Grace, the girl you went out with, argued the whole time on your date. Why do you want to call her? Why do you even want a second date?
I don't know, man. I just felt like there was some kind of, like, connection, you know, like it was something fiery about
It's
the whole
not passion,
thing.
dude.
Well, was it the type of arguing that's like over big theological issues, or was it the kind of like fiery debate that you can have with some people? Because I think that's nice sometimes.
It was just like about some stuff, like some of it was about stuff that happened that night, but
Can you get more specific here?
yeah, well, I'll give you like sort of the lowdown of like what happened.
Okay.
Basically, like, we'd met online. It was either like Tinder or it was OkCupid or.
You don't even know which place you met her at, Nick.
How much online dating are you doing, dude?
I don't know, like a good deal. I mean, it's fun, you know. It's fun to meet people.
Right.
Okay.
So you met Grace on some website, and you guys met up. Now, your email said that you started off arguing. You started the whole thing off with an argument. How does that even happen, dude? How do you start off with an argument on your first date right away?
Well, like, we met up at this parking lot. Like, we met in the mall parking lot.
Okay.
You know, because she was like, oh, you know, we don't really know each other that well. I don't want you to, like, come pick me up at, like, my house.
Right.
Which I respect for. So we're, like, hanging out in the parking lot of this mall, and I was like, all right, well, let's go. I made a reservation somewhere else. And she was like, oh, well, I kind of thought we would be here. And I was like, no, like, it's at another restaurant down the way. Like, just hop in my car and we'll go.
Oh, so she didn't want to get in the car with you because she thought you were a creep.
Yeah, she didn't want to get in the car.
And you guys argued about that?
Well, I was like, like, it's a date. It seems like a more sort of economical
Get in the
idea.
car!
Yeah.
Get in here!
Nick,
So-
you don't sound like a fiery person. You sound pretty laid back.
Well, I have, like, opinions, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I wanted to do nice things for her, and she wasn't letting me do them. And I was like, hey, like, I want to drive you to the date.
Okay. So she said, no, I don't want to get in your car. You said, get in the car now. I'm taking you to dinner. She said, no. Did it get heated with you guys?
We were arguing, but it didn't really get heated until we got to the restaurant. And that's when, like, the big argument started.
Big argument. You guys have known each other for all of what? An hour by this point?
Probably like 50 minutes. Yeah, a little less.
Okay, so what was the argument about in the restaurant?
Well, she like went to sit down, and I could see that she had this tattoo on her hip.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, what's that? Can you tell me what it's about?" And she was like, "No, I'd rather not." And I was like, "Well, come on, like it's on your body, like you got a tattoo on your body. It's there forever. It's in a pretty visible place. Like, what is it?" And she was like, "No, I got it when I was 17. I don't really just would rather not talk about it on a first date."
Why didn't you just let it go then, Nick?
Well, I tried to forget it and not think about it, and then a minute would go by and it would come into my head again. And just ask, and I would say why can't we just talk about this now so we can get to the next part of dinner?
Oh my God, Nick! You
So-
know you're coming off as crazy, right?
You argued with her the entire date. How did things end with you guys?
Well, I was pretty upset about it, and she was pretty upset about it, and we drove back to the parking lot, and it got a little bit worse, and then she just left.
Were you? I mean, at any point during this, did the arguments escalate into actual yelling?
Yeah, definitely.
So Nick, why do you even want to call her back for a second date? You guys obviously don't get along.
I just I really liked her. She's really pretty, and she had a cool energy about her. She was really feisty, and she didn't take any crap from me, and she would just give it right back. And I felt like it could be a really cool sexual energy too.
Now there it is.
Nick, do you normally fall for girls who tend to beat you up a little bit?
I like a girl who can stand up for herself.
Right.
But screaming at the end of a date, not exactly the same as feisty.
Yeah, but you never know, sometimes people are together and they just have that thing where they know how to push each other's buttons.
You fight and then you make up.
This girl is
And
not.
the makeup is very nice. All right, Nick. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, get her on the phone. And we already know why she's not calling you back. That's a terrible first date you just told us about. But we'll see if we can get you a second date, I guess. Okay?
All right, cool.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, I figured it out. I figured out how Nick, who's on the phone to do a second date update with us right now, can actually get this girl to go out with him again.
Apologize profusely and swear it won't happen again.
No.
Oh.
Well, kind of, I guess. Nick's about to have us call Grace for a second date update. Their first date was filled with arguments. It started at the car and continued on through dinner. They argued the whole time. Nick, you want a second date with her, right?
Yeah, definitely.
For whatever reason. I'm guessing the best way to do that is to just tell her, hey, at least it's going to be all uphill from here. It can't get any worse than what happened on our first date.
Unless she disagrees with you and then you start a fight.
Yeah. And then just ends up in an argument.
I mean, I'm willing to try whatever, so.
Okay, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, talk to her about your date, and then we'll connect you with her. Okay?
Great.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Grace there?
this is she.
Hello, Grace. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Do you know who I am?
I do. I just don't know why you're calling me, but hello.
Do you know who I am, Grace?
I feel like you've used that line a couple of times.
I have,
Yeah.
mostly at restaurants.
Uh-huh.
So you listen to our show at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Have you ever heard the second date updates before?
I think I heard one.
Okay. So you kind of know what it is. It's where you go out on a date with somebody, end up not calling them back. They email us to get you on the phone and ask why. The person that I'm calling about is named Nick.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope. And I feel like...
That was the best response you ever could have given.
I feel like this is a very memorable date for you because we actually talked to Nick. We read his email, and he said that you guys argued throughout the whole first date, but Nick still wants to go out with you.
He is a loon. I'm glad we're doing this because this is going to be like a warning to everybody on Match.com.
Oh, my God. He didn't even list Match.
So what happened on the date?
So I told him, let's meet in the mall parking lot. That's where I always meet dates because I don't know these guys yet.
Right.
And I told him we're going to go to eat at the restaurant that was, right there where I had parked. He starts going into a fit, wanting me to get in his car because he's going to take me to a place that's, quote, bitchin'.
Bitchin'. I'm going to take you to a bitchin' spot.
That's like a 5-star Yelp review.
Well, he explained that to us, Grace. He told us all about your argument in the parking lot that you didn't want to get in the car, and he said that he had planned to take you to a nice dinner and wanted to drive you there, and told us how you argued quite a bit.
So we're in the car, and he starts trying to kiss me at every stop sign.
No, he didn't.
Really? Right away?
Yes, I'm like, get out of here. And then he says, you need to be more open with me.
Wow. Okay, he didn't mention anything about the kissing. I'll go ahead, Grace, and tell you what else he said about your date.
Go ahead.
He said that you went to the restaurant and got in a little bit of an argument about your tattoo.
It was like a dog seeing a bone. He would not shut up about this tattoo. Yeah. Where'd you get it? What's it mean? Why'd you have it? How old were you? Did it hurt? What color ink did they use? I'm like, shut up. It's private, first of all. If I want you to know what my tattoo is, I'll tell you. Okay, yeah. I didn't. So I'm getting mad. And I'm just start yelling. And I said, it's none of your business. And so he said, well, if that's your attitude, you're paying for dinner.
Oh, no.
It was worth $40 to me to just get him out of my sight. I put down the $40, and I'm like, take me back to my car now. I mean, really, I could have ran there, but I had on good shoes.
Hey, Grace, I'll tell you this. Nick, when he was talking about you, I said, why do you even want to go out on a second date with Grace? Because you guys argued the whole time. Right? I didn't know about him being a weirdo or whatever with you. I just knew about you guys arguing. And I said, why would you want to go out with her again? He said, I love the fact that she's got spunk and she stands up for herself. You do have a lot of spunk.
Yeah.
He got that right.
And you're funny.
Yeah. What if you were to talk to Nick right now? What would you say to him?
Well, I'd have to spit because I'd throw up in my mouth a little bit. I would just suggest a bit of therapy. He just, I don't know if his meds hadn't kicked in yet or they wore off or what the backstory is.
Hey,
but he's got issues.
Grace?
Oh, my God, Grace.
Yeah.
Nick is actually on the phone.
Hey, Grace.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, not at all. Nick, what do you have to say for yourself? Is everything that Grace said true?
I mean, it's not that bad, but, we had some hiccups in our date. And,
well, you told us about the hiccups. You told us about the hiccups, but I'm talking about trying to kiss her as soon as she got in the car and that kind of stuff.
Well, I met her online. A lot of the girls that I've met online are, down, to kiss, pretty much right off the bat.
I feel like that's probably not true.
They're not, Nick. They might be doing it to shut you up because, first of all, I have never been around anybody that uses more words but says absolutely nothing and takes 25 minutes to do it. I mean, you are one of the most annoying human beings that has ever walked this earth.
Wow.
See, that's why I like you, because you got that spunk. You're not afraid to, tell it how it is and stuff like that.
Right. Here's how it is. The guys didn't let me finish my story. When we got to my car, finally, thank the Lord, he started crying.
What was he saying?
Why was he crying?
Wait, well, I just don't understand why this is South, because I think that you're just like an awesome chick, and there's like all this energy and chemistry. And,
Nick.
And he jumps in the back seat of my car.
He jumped in the backseat of your car.
How'd you get him out?
He's sitting there, I'm not going to get out until you promise me a second date. I'm not going to get out. Sometimes I just got to warm up.
So
I'll be better on the next date. And so I was like, okay, I'll go out with you again. And the freak got out of my car, and I'd like to apologize to them all because I left big old tire marks as I was going out.
Nick, is all that true?
Well, I was upset, like...
Nick,
Nick,
put all this energy and focus into something, and then
Nick, you are very calmly talking about this. You don't see anything wrong with your behavior.
No, I do. I don't think I was the perfect date or anything like that. But that's what I wanted to go on a second
The perfect date, Nick.
That was an understatement of the century, Nick.
Nick, I'm gonna recap one thing real quick for you. You were in tears, blubbering, jumped in the backseat of her car, refused to get out unless you would go on a second date. That is not normal behavior, man.
All right. Well, I don't know. I was improvising.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Nick?
Yeah.
How about this? You don't have to cry and throw yourself around this time. I will ask for a second date for you. Grace, would you like to go out with Nick again? We will pay for a second date. Please don't yell at me.
Come on.
Yeah, I would. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a therapist's office. I'm going to drop him off, and you guys will pay for it. That'll probably be the nicest thing you've done this year.
It's like a charity case for Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, there you go, man. That's what happened.
Well, win some, lose some, I guess.
Hey, Nick, are we still cool? I know that you got put through a lot here with Grace and everything else and being in this segment. You may feel ripped on everything else. We're still cool, right? You still are friends with the show and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are cool. I mean, you went out of your way to do this for me. That's pretty cool.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you for the second date update. Take care.
All right, I will.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
Jubal.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure he was still friends with us because he is crazy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There's all kinds of dates out there. There's dinner dates, movie dates, take a girl to the zoo date. Sometimes you go on a do-it date.
Oh, do-it date.
Yeah, do-it date,
I kind of like those every once in a while.
That's where Letitia went on. Letitia went on what I like to call a do-it date.
What is that?
Right, Letitia?
Oh, come on. Don't make fun of me like that. I mean, that doesn't happen all the time. I mean, I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me. That was a one-time thing, and I'm so embarrassed.
I'm just messing with you, Letitia. Letitia went on a date. She emailed us about a guy, and they basically just like a one-night stand type thing.
Okay.
Right, Letitia?
Oh, God. You make it sound so terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible at all.
Own it.
You went on a do-it date.
Was it an actual date? Did you guys go to dinner? What's the story here? I know nothing.
Okay. I was out with my girls, and we were, at a bar, and, we see this cute guy, at the bar with a couple of his friends, and, I'm like, wow, he has some great muscles, some nice lips. I'm like, I'm going to go over there and talk to him,
Hey, I don't remember us talking, Letitia, at all. I don't remember running to you at that bar, but okay. So all right. So it's someone else. So
Continue.
You talked to him, and then what?
So I walk over to him, and, I sit down, and, we start talking. He has, good conversation, So, I like to drink tequila. I'm a shot girl.
Okay.
Nice.
So I say, you want to take a shot with me? So we bought him a shot. We started taking shots, and, I don't know. He was just so cool, and I was really attracted to him. You had to see his muscles. They were just
It's getting hot and steamy in here.
Letitia, at any point in the night, did you think of what was happening between you two as something more than just...
Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I mean,
Yeah.
So you guys hooked up.
Well, okay. I don't really remember, towards the end. I just remember, us being in the cab.
Okay.
And I'm just I'm not going home, so pretty much, I'm going wherever you're going.
All right.
And I just remember the next thing being at his place, and I'm just yeah, hot. Let's do whatever, So,
Yeah.
I mean, it happened.
obviously were physically attracted to him at first. What about his personality makes you want to go on a second date with him?
No, I did say that he had great conversation. You know, he was telling you about, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I remember his muscles a little more.
But, Letitia, I'm dying to know. So he's got hot muscles. He's good conversation, but how was he in the sack?
He was good. Really good. I mean...
That's why you want to get a hold of him again. I know.
Yes!
It's all right.
Figured it out.
Like, it was so good. Like, I just remember, like, round for round, and then in the morning, again.
Yeah.
But I just can't remember his name. Is that bad?
No, his name?
I mean, I remember something. I know he had, like, a little nickname. It was like, oh, God. It was really short. I can't, oh, my God.
His nickname was Short? He had like...
No. Like, his nickname was short. It was like one syllable. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Like Jay.
Okay, got it. So how was it the next day then? Like when you saw him the next morning, we were just like, hey, you're cute still.
I told you, it happened again in the morning, and then, I went home, and I don't know. I have a few numbers, but I don't know which one is his, and, and he has my info, too. I mean, he pretty much would have called me, right? But I can't remember his name. What am I going to say? Hey, remember me, the girl you know.
Do you just want us to help you find out what his name is, or do you actually want to go on a legitimate date with this dude?
Both.
Okay.
So what do you want us to do? Because you don't even know which number is his, so we're just going to call these numbers that you have and see if we can get him on the phone?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yes.
All right. I'm down to do that. Hey, we can call whoever.
But how are we going to know it's him? Because if you answer the phone and you say, hey...
Because he has, like, a nickname, like...
Letitia.
It's something his friends call him, like...
What if when we get somebody on the phone and it sounds like him, you just press a button to let me know that it's him?
Oh, yes. That's a great idea, Jubal.
Wow, I'm kind of impressed by your ingenuity and worried.
Well,
have you done this before?
I'm often full of good ideas.
Okay, Letitia.
All right.
I can't wait to hear that button.
Okay, Letitia, we're going to call him right after this. Get your second date update, okay?
Okay, cool.
This
All
is
right.
going to be so awkward.
This is crazy.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, it's time to go on Sex Patrol. So I'm calling it right now.
Just so you can call yourself the sex police.
Yeah, that's right. Letitia is on the phone with us. Letitia emailed us about a guy that she hooked up with out at a bar. Doesn't really remember his name. She knows that he had a nickname. That's it.
She even stayed the night and left the next morning.
I have no idea what his name
And
is.
did it with him in the morning.
Yeah.
And still got through without saying his name.
So, Letitia, what we're going to do is we're going to call these numbers to see if we can get him on the phone.
Okay.
And like I said earlier, if you recognize it, if it sounds like him, just like hit a button on your phone so that we know to talk to him.
Okay, cool.
Anybody want to take bets on which number it's going to be?
I'm going to go number 2.
I was also going to go 2.
I hope it's number 1. I hope we just get right to it.
I think they're all going to be disconnected.
She doesn't even have his number.
All right, Letitia, I'm going to start calling right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a
Is that him? Is that him, Letitia? Because it sounded like the voicemail guy. Did you hook up with the voicemail guy?
No.
All right. Let's try this other number.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, who's this?
This is Manzoor. Hello?
Say that one more time.
Santa.
Who's this?
This is Manzoor.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you.
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Sorry, where are you calling from?
Moving 92.5, radio station. Did you maybe hook up with a friend of mine a few weeks ago?
I'm not, okay. I think you got wrong number, maybe.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can't think of any girl that you may have gone out with?
No, man. Thank you. Sorry, wrong number, man.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's so awkward.
How do you just ask someone that?
I don't think that was him.
No, I don't think so either.
That didn't sound like the guy that you...
Letitia, did the dude have a heavy accent?
No.
I thought for sure we had him there.
Right?
Hey, at least you got his number, though. Save that one. He sounds like a keeper.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's try this other one.
This is ridiculous.
Remember, Letitia, to press the button if you think it's him, okay?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is Wood. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
What's going on? What's this about?
You hung out with a friend of mine a little while ago. Her name's Letitia. Do you remember
her? Maybe.
Okay.
What's this about?
Letitia liked you a lot and wanted to get in contact with you again. So she emailed us to get a hold of you.
Wow. Listen, just let her know I'm not interested.
Are you just not interested? It was a one-night thing and that's all you wanted?
I hope she ain't hearing this, man, but, like, I was visiting in the area, and we went to this bar, and that's how I met her, you know, and, like, one thing led to another, but I'm not from around the area, you know?
You don't live in Seattle?
Nah.
When you took her back to your place, like, where'd you go? Were you at a friend's place or something?
Yeah. I'm staying at a friend's place.
Okay.
He works overnight, so, like, I had the place. He told me, you know, you can do what you want.
Yeah, sounds like you did do what you want. Sounds like you did.
Yeah, but, you know, at least I was able to break the sheets.
Okay.
That's all he wanted me to do.
What is the reason you don't want to go out with Letitia again? Because you live in a different place?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that, man. Like, okay, I was visiting the area where I'm staying at right now. I'm in Tacoma, but I'm actually in the process of moving in with someone else.
Oh.
Like a girl?
Moving in with who?
Uh-oh. There it is.
Hey,
wait.
Hey, Wood, I should probably let you know that Letitia's on the phone, man.
Yeah.
Who moving in with who? You told me you were single. Now all of a sudden you're moving in with somebody.
No.
Hello?
Wood, you can't pretend like you're not there now.
Yeah.
No.
You was at a friend's place. You told me that was your place.
Well, I mean, I didn't think I was going to meet you again.
Yeah, but Wood, you gave her your number, right? She had your number, so...
Exactly. What did you expect?
Man.
Like, what's the problem? What's going on? You moving in with somebody? No, you're not.
Look, man, it's my girlfriend, all right?
Oh!
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
What are you doing with me? You obviously not faithful, so, I mean, what's up?
Wait, Letitia, by saying that, were you saying that you'd still want to hook up with him?
I mean, he obviously is not faithful, so she can't be that serious to him.
So you're still open to hanging out with him?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Letitia! Yes! Come on! Yes! It's like girl code out there. You don't want to do that?
Wood, did you hear that? Letitia is still interested, man.
That's cool. Okay, you okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Wood, you cannot be laughing about this. You have a girlfriend, dude. What are you going to tell your girlfriend?
I mean...
That's not a girlfriend. I could work that out. I could move that out the way.
I like her.
Wood, what do you think about this, man?
You know, it's Tacoma. Seattle is Seattle. Oh, no. They two different cities, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Exactly.
I mean, I drive. You drive. Do you drive?
No, Letitia.
You know, your girlfriend in Tacoma is still your girlfriend in Seattle. There isn't some sort of law that just kind of...
Look, man, it is what it is.
It's, like, I am very bothered at the fact that he has a girlfriend. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I feel it can't be that serious if he hooked up with me. I think that's something that could easily get out the way, because, like, when we was, you know, having our conversation at the bar,
Letitia,
I remember having...
Right.
Letitia, I think the technical way to say it is drop to zero and get with the hero, and that's what you want to do.
Letitia, you might got a point there.
So, Wood, are things...
Are you going to be coming back this way anytime soon?
Oh, my God.
Hold on, Wood. Does that mean you're going to break up with your current girlfriend?
Yes.
Not you, Letitia. I need to hear from Wood.
You know what, Letitia? We're going to need to meet up again and just see if we can get along with each other without us. You know what I mean?
Why can't you just give an answer now? I mean...
You know what? How about this? We will send you guys out for your second date. We'll pay for it. You want to do it?
I mean, I'm open to it. Of course. I want to do it.
Of course you do, Letitia.
Somehow I feel like it's Jubal's dream to be able to pay for a guy to cheat on his girlfriend.
It really is. This is the happiest I've ever been on a second date update.
Yeah.
This is a successful one for you.
Yeah. Wood, do you want to come up to Seattle and take Letitia out on a second date then?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Yes.
No thing, man. Ain't no thing.
Love is in the air.
It ain't no thing. It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing, one.
That's what she said.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and There Are No Girls on the Internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan, coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Jordan is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Elise. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him the second date that he so desperately desires.
Oh.
But first, we got to find out what happened. So, Jordan, what's up? How long has it been since you heard from Elise?
Oh, hi. It's been almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been a little while. Have you tried to reach out to her?
Just the once. I didn't really want to push. I didn't want to be that guy. You know what I mean?
Sure. How was the date, or how did you guys end the date?
Oh, we ended it with what felt like a good hug. It wasn't rushed. It felt intentional. It was a solid hug. I mean, with the ending of a good night, really.
That didn't warrant a ghosting.
Not that I thought.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting.
Well, tell us about the date.
Okay. Well, we met in real life, which doesn't really happen anymore.
Wait, like for the first time you ever met was in real life?
Yeah, it was like,
Weird.
yeah, it was like face to face. It reminded me of high school. Good times.
Well, how did you meet in real life?
Well, we were waiting online at a food truck, and we just started chatting.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, I got to it and asked her out to a cool taco spot, and she agreed. So that was nice. And we ended up meeting at the taco spot and ordered tacos, got margaritas. She suggested sharing everything, which I thought was really cool, like family style.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I mean, for me, it was fine. We got to try because we got different things. I got to try her fish tacos. She tried my carnitas. It was, it was nice.
All right.
I know you didn't mean that to be funny, but it was.
All right. So you enjoyed each other's tacos. and then what happened?
Honestly, after dinner, we just kind of went for a walk. Just hung out, went for a walk and talked more. And that's when we kind of called it. And I gave her a hug, which felt, like I said, intentional and good, and solid. And that was that.
Okay. Was she giving you signs on the date? Like she'd want to see you again? Like, did it feel that was surely going to happen?
Well, it felt grounded. Like it was calm. Like she was easy to talk to. And it was like I didn't have to perform or anything. I could just be myself, which doesn't often happen. Sometimes when you first meet somebody, you gotta put on this like front. Right.
Why do you think she's ghosting you?
I have no idea. I replayed everything. I was wondering if it was something that I might have said. Maybe I talked about my ex too much. But she asked about my ex. I didn't bring it up awkwardly.
Okay.
We ended kind of on good terms anyway. It was a relationship that fizzled out, and that was that, and kind of left it there.
What was she asking? So what is she trying to find out about you by asking that question? Like how you guys ended?
Yeah, just why did we split?
Okay.
Okay. And it wasn't like she asked about your ex and then the floodgates opened and it was like 3 hours long of you just talking about your ex now.
No.
Jordan is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Elise. So we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Jordan, why don't you remind us about your date a little bit?
Okay, yeah, we met in person at a taco truck. We shared tacos and margaritas. We had a great time, great hug, and I haven't heard from her, but I think it's because I talked about my ex too much. I don't know.
I hope not, because she talked about hers too, so that would be kind of a double standard.
Right. And she was asking about, like, I don't know, you're kind of asking the questions.
All right, Jordan, you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Elise, please?
This is Elise. Who's this?
Elise, how are you? This is a Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, Elise. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's going on?
Oh, my God. Hi, sorry. What's going on? Lots of people. What's happening?
This is a radio show. It's called the Jubal Show, and we do a segment on our show called the First Date Follow-Up. So what it is if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting that person can email us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you, Elise. That's why we're on the phone.
Oh, wait, what? You said, you got an email from someone? I'm so confused.
His name is Jordan. You went on a date with a dude named Jordan a few weeks ago?
Wait. No, I like Jordan. Oh my God, no, I'm not ghosting him.
You're not?
I did not mean to ghost him.
Jordan said that you haven't talked to him for like almost 2 weeks now, and he's tried to get a hold of you, and you responded, and
No, I like Jordan. Wait, is he okay?
Well, where have you been for 2 weeks?
So let me think. The morning after, like right after our date, my sister went into labor, early. She went into early labor, like an emergency C-section early. But like I spent the whole next day at the hospital, and then for the next few days I was running back and forth from the hospital, helping my sister and my brother-in-law, just going to their home, going back to the hospital, back and forth. Like I flew out of town, so
Sure, you're busy.
I'm still out of town right now, and I'm still frazzled. I feel really bad. I kept telling myself I'd respond once things calm down, but then things just have not calmed down, and so days have turned into chaos. I feel really bad.
Oh, okay. Well, at least Jordan is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Hi, your sister, is she okay?
Oh my God! I need to. I didn't know you'd be here. Hi. She is okay. Thank you for asking. She's great, actually. She's a new mom. She's really happy, but I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations to your sister and your family. That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm not cool with you not calling me back for 2 weeks.
Oh, oh my God. I'm really sorry. I that's on me. I guess I definitely should have texted or something, but
I'm just saying this. I feel like 2 weeks is a long time, and I feel like if we're going to see each other, if I'm going to be somebody that's going to be seen, it's I got to be a priority too. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I mean, your sister was the one that had the baby. I mean, how hard is it to help out without taking 15 minutes to make a phone call?
Wow.
Oh my God. I don't even I don't know what to say here, because I feel like you were such a different person on the date, and what you're saying now is so, I'm flabbergasted right now. I'm so disgusted. I genuinely don't know what to say.
You're flabbergasted. I'm the one that sat around for 2 weeks.
Jordan, you
went
on one date.
Had a baby. What did you want me to do? I went on one date with you.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. We had tacos together. Now, every time I drive by that place, I think of your fish tacos, and I get upset, man. I've cried twice since I've driven past that place.
Why?
Okay, that's really weird, Jordan. There's no such thing as leaving someone unghosted. There's just being ghosted and not. This is getting really, really weird.
Would you like another date with Jordan? We'll pay for it.
I did, and now I absolutely don't. I don't care who pays for it. I would rather spend time with my sister and my sister's new beautiful baby. This is so cringe. I'm cringing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Elise.
No, listen, it's cool. We had the chat. We talked about it. It's no big deal. Whatever. It is what it is. But tell your sister I said congrats. Okay.
Yeah, that won't mean anything because she doesn't know you.
So then us saying that too doesn't help. But congrats.
Jubal's first date follow-up. Only on the new hits 106.1. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but, you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
I am the Therapy Gecko. I am an unlicensed lizard therapist who takes phone calls from real anonymous humans about their problems, such as this.
Sometimes I'll have my girlfriend pre-chew spicy food and kind of baby bird it into my mouth. Is that weird?
This week on Therapy Gecko, we're hearing all real, authentic human stories about anything from relationships to family drama to serendipitous encounters with unexpected people and things. If real people pique your interest, this is the podcast for you. Listen to Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Michelle McPhee, and I've been unraveling the strangest criminal alliance I've ever reported on. A Mormon polygamist and an Armenian businessman.
Multi-million-dollar house, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, private jets, $1 billion fraud.
But how long can this alliance last?
Tell me what you know. Is somebody coming after me?
Listen to Kingdom of Fraud on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and there are no girls on the internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.